Ah, yes, I was muted. I was apologizing for being late because I forgot that it was trash and recycling this morning. I forgot to take it out last night, so I had to scramble to get that out this morning. All right, let me get organized here. Get my Twitch chat up. I figured out my problem yesterday, by the way. That weird bug where we were crashing. All right. Audio levels look good. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. All right. 1 second, chat. There we go. Get my hair out of my eyes. All right, so now let's get back to where we were yesterday. We got the good font size. And if we run Gleam run, we should connect. We get that. And if I redeem the message, let's see here, let's bump that up. Oh, we crashed? Interesting. We got a 409. Subscription already exists. Do we have it running somewhere else? All right. There we go. All right. So we are handling rewards. So theoretically, we should be able to knock this out quick. So one thing, I want to knock this out quick this morning, and then I want to play with some effect type or effect TS. All right. Let's see how fast we can do this. So let's get rid of all these debug messages. Can get rid of those. That's fine. Winnie? All right, those look good. Yeah, Gleam just needed a coffee. No, Gleam needs better error messages. I'm a little annoyed at Gleam yesterday. Really grinded my gears. Okay, this all looks good. Let me go ahead and update Lazy here. Nice. Hey, tsc.mvim updated. That was me. Okay, that's up to date, and let's get rid of that. Probably don't need this. Okay, clean, clean, clean build. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 11-1. Don't know what the hell just happened there. All right. That all looks good. So happy, Ryan, you. I have a sneaking suspicion we might get the TypeScript this morning. After yesterday morning, I'm a little angry at Gleam. That was not fun to figure out yesterday. Okay. So we need to pass. What do we need to do? We turned the keyboard redemption thing into a actor yesterday. They have to do that because of typing, Ryan. That's the thing I think isn't ready yet or polished yet is OTP. I think the primitives that are there right now are too low level. There's not enough well-established patterns. And like the debugging is really hard. Yesterday I was trying to receive from a mailbox from a process that didn't own it, and I was getting a really confusing error message that didn't tell me like what was going on at all, but I eventually figured out that you can't receive on a subject that isn't owned by the current process. So when we get in here, let's close this, we split this, let's go get our TypeScript open, and we're just gonna quickly, hopefully knock this out. Yeah, I don't know. Yesterday, that was not a fun era to start, and I'm not convinced I 100% like modeling my application with the current patterns that Gleam OTP uses at the moment. So I had a supervisor badger. The problem here, I'll just send you the GitHub issue because I made a gist yesterday because I got real caught up on this. All right, so we need to make sure this has a API client in it. It does, good. So let's write handle redemption, I guess. This will be event. This will be a event.event. And then we'll say case event. If this event is a event dot, let's go back here. Grab that. We'll do a to-do. Otherwise, we're going to panic for now. And in here, we'll say, we'll get the event data. I don't know what to call this. What all do we actually need from this? We need the username. We need the username. So over here, we should be able to just go here, grab the user name, and do that. What's our error right now? I guess this will need the event and state. And we'll say actor.continue state. Yoink that, throw that there. Anything else goes to that. Okay, that looks good. Let's open that up. What happened here? So we have our chat client. We can get the chat client from state. We already know this. All right, so let's do the chat client. So let's come up here. We're going to bring in import glitch /API/chat. Yeah. And then we'll come back down to where we were and we'll say chat.send message. And we're going to have to construct a send message thing. All right. We need to build. Do I have a constructor for this thing? No. So let's say we're going to say pub function make. I guess they used new in Gleam. New send message request. And that's going to take a. In fact, that's just going to be the constructor, right? Yeah, that's kind of cool. I love that constructors are functions. That is one thing I do really like. Okay. Whoa, what the hell? All right. So we'll say const message, not const, let, and we'll say new send message, and oh, that's not labeled. I guess labels don't come through on the LSP at the moment anyways. So we have the broadcaster ID. Does that come through on our event? That's a good question. So let's actually yoink this and just throw this here. And we want to go look at you. If I could get there. Types event. We have broadcaster ID. Okay. So we can do in here, this will be event dot broadcaster ID, and then it needs a sender ID, which will be the user ID off the event. I think these are probably destructuring in order. So that's user ID, that's login, name, user ID, username. Okay, and then the rest should be ignored. No, the keyboard giveaways anywhere. I'll ship it anywhere in the world. I will pay for shipping and handling to anywhere in the world. Okay. So the sender ID will be the user ID. So let's add that in, user ID, and then it needs message. Let's go back to our TypeScript. We'll say So that'll be username, user input, status, and this is reward. Okay, and then we can come down here and we'll say just redeemed. And this will be reward.title. Whoops. And this should go back to our TypeScript. All right. Send. So that's our message. And then we need chat. What's the next thing? Reply parent message ID. So we just give it none, I guess. Event.broadcaster ID. Broadcaster user ID? Yeah. And what are you upset about? Unknown record field. The field does not exist. The value being accessed has this. It does not have any fields. What? We just looked at reward. Reward should have a title. It's public. Did I not get the order of this decoding right? It is how many down? It's 10 down. Oh, I don't have it. So ID, broadcaster user ID, broadcaster username, login, username. Oh, okay. So we need one more there. ID, user login, username, user ID, user login, username, user input, status, reward. There we go. So there's our send message request. And then we should be able to pipe that into chat.sendMessage, which will do API client, state.api client. Theoretically. And we'll say let assert okay, and we'll ignore the response. Whoops. What does this equal? Let x equals that. Send message request. Why isn't that getting piped? What? Am I dumb? Message request. State. That's why. I cannot wait until they can infer record types. That is one thing that's painful with Gleam still, is that they don't have record inference, which is a bummer. Let assert okay underscore equals that. All right. Theoretically, when I run this chat, we should see a message from here. So if I do this, did it come through? Oh, it might be helpful if we actually handled the event, huh? LOL. Me up from LAX. Why is that many underscores okay? Seems like such a pain in the, because we're destructuring a, it's like in JavaScript, where you destructure things. I wonder if I could do like, I don't think I can do, I don't think I can do that. I wonder, I don't think you can destructure records in Gleam without going in order. Try Gleam, contents, records, discard patterns. No. Here we go. Cloud engineer here, so JavaScript is just as foreign to me. Didn't know there was a concept of structuring, destructuring. Yeah, so destructuring in JavaScript just means like, sorry, this, I just kind of assumed knowledge of. So if we have like some type that's like const my object, and we have like foo, that'll be a, Jesus Christ, bar, and then we have Baz, I don't even know what to put here, YOLO, and then finally let's do like bar, did I forget? Oh yeah, wrong key. And we do bar, and we'll just do like a number, right? 69. So I have this object, and I can destructure an individual. I can pluck a key out of that. So if I just want foo and assign the value of foo to a variable, I can do const foo equals my object, right? And now I just have foo. And that plucks the foo key out of that record. I can also do things like if I want a new object where I want all the keys except for foo, I can grab foo, and then I can do ... rest. This is any word I want. Like this could just be that, but we'll call it rest. And we can do my obj. And now rest will be an object that has Baz and bar on it, and foo will still have bar on it. So that's destructuring. It's just like targeting specific keys of like a record or object to pull off. Yeah, no problem, Alkius. No problem. Let's see here. And I'm wondering if I can do that with Gleam, which would help that problem of so many underscores. I mean, I guess I could do this. Actually, I don't think I can do that because I don't think I could come in here. If we add this, it's going to complain, right? Yeah. Because every constructor of a type would need the fields. Yeah, I don't think that I can destructure like I want to here. Okay, so that's okay. My keyboard sounds very thocky. Thank you, thank you. So we could theoretically take this and maybe it will be okay. Actually, it should. It should be able to infer this, right? So if we do, I don't even know what to call this. Reward? No. I'm just gonna shadow event. I don't care. And we do, what is this event? Can I do that? think I can do something like this as foo. Yeah, okay. As event. And then I could come in here and say foo dot, or this would be event dot that. Yeah. So the problem here is that it's not smart enough to figure out that this event in here is this constructor, and it's looking at the type level for event, and the only shared fields between these two constructors are broadcaster, user, like these three fields, which is why it's like, yo dog, I have no idea what you're trying to get here. The only thing I know that you can do dot notation on is user ID, which is kind of annoying because it should know. But it doesn't. I mean, the thing we could do, right, like, we could write a helper function to pass this event into to pluck off the fields we want, but like, whatever. I'm just going to destructure this because I want to get through this. All right, let's see if this works now. Gleam run. Hey, there it was. Look at that. Boom. From Gleam. We all saw it. Now why? Aha. The sender ID must match the user ID found in the request OAuth token. Yeah. What is it? I thought the broadcaster user ID would be mine. Wouldn't it? Did I just mess up the order of these arguments then? What up, Chugging Coffee? Chat. Let's see here. Broadcaster ID, sender ID. Send message request. We say broadcaster ID, sender ID. So these should actually be the same thing. Right, that's probably the problem. I have no idea if my supervisor's like restarting this service or not either. What up, Lambda? There we go. There we go. Came from Gleam. Okay, so we can update this and we'll just say let assert. All right, we're gonna fly through this now that we have this. So I want to get the writing effect TS this morning. We're gonna pipe that into this. And we're gonna jump that there. Come here, that'll be that. That'll go there, perfect. And then we're going to do just redeem that. And the next bit is, let's switch back to the TypeScript. we do a pause. So how do we sleep in Erlang? Let's come over here, sleep for number of milliseconds. Well, that's freaking easy. So we just say process dot sleep, and then we say how many milliseconds did we do that? 2000. And then we say we're gonna get a winning number. So we'll come in here and we'll say we gotta bring an int. We'll just use this int. Come back down here and we'll say let winning number equals int.random between 0 and the maximum number. So we want 10,000. Is it inclusive or exclusive of the upper bound? The upper number is exclusive, so we want to do that plus 1. And then we say we're going to take this again, yoink that, come down here, and we're going to say the winning number for username will be whoops, that needs a comma, then we need that, and we need int.toString. Does it have a toString on it? Yeah, it does. ToString winning number. And we'll exclamation point that. Okay, and we'll get rid of the Gleam message. Okay, that's fine. And then we're going to sleep for, we'll just sleep for a second. Actually, we'll just copy the same exact numbers. Okay, we sleep for 500, and then we say, we do another message, and we say, this will be rolling our, we're gonna drop the odds a little bit, chat, I think. Should we drop the odds to 7,500? We'll keep it 10,000 for now, just to keep this fully equivalent. But we'll probably drop this down. Die for and this will be a username. And then we sleep for another second. Paste that in. And we're going to get another number. This will be a sleep for 1,000. This will be rolled number. And we'll say is winner. Rolled number equals, that's a terrible typo. Good morning, JD. How we doing? And then we'll just do a case statement on is winner. And we'll say if it's true. We'll grab this chat block again. Oh no, not jury duty. This will be at username. And this will be int.toString rolled number. I mean, rolled number will be the same as winning number in this case. And then we'll grab the same thing and we'll just yoink that and put that under false. And we'll yoink that there. That'll be lost. What do I just return nil here? Yeah. All right. I think this works. Let me go to fly.io and pause my running one. I guess I signed in with GitHub. Here we go. How do I pause my machine? Stop machine. All right, nobody redeem shit. Nobody redeem the keyboard thing because it will be a waste of points. My Gleam integration is picking it up. That's hilarious. Okay, if I do Gleam run now, let me test this first. It's close. It's close. We've got some errors yet. Mostly around spacing. So, DMMOROY will. Where do I have that? Nombre. We need a space there. This is an old English Twitch channel. Lost. All right, I think it's working, chat. Look at that. Replaced our Twitch integration with Gleam. Boom. Mic drop. Should we deploy it to Fly now? I don't even know how to fucking deploy this shit. Once the plumbing's there, it's not so bad. Level. We don't have a music command yet, but that is actually what we're gonna build next with Effect TS is music integrations. So, Ryan, do you know how to deploy Erlang stuff to Fly.io? Because I need to figure that out now. So the way it deploys currently is I have a fly toml, which I don't know if it's sensitive or not. I have a Stream Deck arriving today too, which I'm very excited about. Man, my hair is like all sorts of fizzy. I'm gonna throw on my hat. 1 second, chat. In the mornings that I shampoo my hair gets so frizzy if I don't blow dry it. I got the Elgato Stream Deck. All right, I'm gonna blur my screen real quick. I will check in just a second, JD. Okay, so this doesn't look sensitive. Great. Okay. Okay, so this seems fine. All right, I need to disable this reward while I redeploy. Because I don't want anyone to waste their money. Or not money, but their... There we go. Yeah, okay, it's gone. Great. Let's figure out how to deploy this. Let's say this is working. Git push. And then we want to Gleam build. Gleam deploy, is that a thing? Gleam, what are our commands? Gleam export. Gleam export. What does that do? Erlang shipment, precompiled Erlang suitable for deployment. Okay. So if we do Gleam export Erlang shipment, it can be copied to a compatible server with Erlang installed and run it with the entry point shell script. Okay. I might just need to figure this out. So we have that. There's our Erlang shipment. Our entry point.shell. Great. All right, I just need to look up how to do fly stuff, I guess. Maybe there's something on the Gleam Discord about deploying to fly. Let's go check that out. Yeah, you can see my DMs there. Gleam, and let's go look for fly. Do they have a guide? Fly.io Gleam. Here we go. Sick. Add a Docker file. Okay. So let's make a Docker file. It'd be cool if we could, if there's a command, whatever, just gonna grab this, yoink. We want Gleam 1 dot. What version of Gleam are we on? 1.1.0. I'm assuming there is a image for that. Copy dot/build. That seems right. Okay, set up that. So do I have fly in here? So let's do nix shell. Let me grab the right fly. This is fly IO. It's fly control. Yeah. I also have anxiety, y'all. I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder a few years ago. My good friend here, I don't know if you can see that, Live Laugh Lexapro. Honestly, Lexapro is the best thing to ever happen to my mental health. Come on, Nix. So I've tried a couple anxiety medications, and Lexapro has worked the best. The the things I struggle with, generalized anxiety, is ruminating thoughts. Like my brain, when I'm very anxious, will get stuck on the same thoughts for hours or days, and like I just can't break out of it, and I either have to like just shut out the world and like focus on work, or like isolate myself, or um yeah, I just can't do anything because I just ruminate on shit. But when I take Lexapro, and I only take 10 milligrams, like the thought rumination is completely gone, like 100%, and it is such an improvement. Other no other. I tried Zoloft, and I tried maybe it was, did I go on Wellbutrin? I don't remember. I tried another one, and none of them helped the thought rumination. But Lexapro just straight up, like, I don't ruminate on anything anymore, and it is such a relief. All right, so we need to fly off, log in. I don't even know what my freaking. Okay, this. Nice. I love experiences like this that just happened. It's so nice. Okay, fly control launch. Sure. Wait, we already have a. I think I can just do fly control deploy, right? Don't we have a fly toml? Wait, what the frack just happened to my fly toml? Is that down nested under here? It is. You go up. We'll paste that here. All right. So let's try fly control deploy. I don't have any sort of diagnosed OCD. Alright, what went wrong here? Our Gleam, we run Gleam, export that. Oh, I don't think it's under /app. I think app will be glitch. So let's run that to check. Gleam, export, airline shipment. And this should be oil. If we go look at build, airline shipment, should be just glitch, right? Yeah. Yeah. Or no, wait. That's not right. That's just making a new folder. That should be fine. Why did that not work? Nix, fly control deploy. What was the error message? Oh, it's because I'm still locally linking glitch. I need to publish a new version of glitch. Okay, yeah. What do I do with the main? I need to go look at how other libraries publish in Gleam. Click. Let's see here. I can just go look at, like, I don't know, whatever the most recent package on here is. What's one I recognize? Yeah, let's go to PRNG. Source. Okay, so I don't think I need this file. Which we were just using that for testing. So let's try that. This is gone. And then we want to vim in here, and we want to go to our TOML. We want to bump the version to 6. And we'll do all this. That looks good. Let's do depths update, I guess. And we'll do Gleam. Does Gleam Standard Library have a new release? A 1.1 release? What version is that on? Okay, it's still on 37. Okay. We're gonna do... I had Zoloft or have Zoloft, but stopped taking in order to start microdosing shrooms. Coding on shrooms makes me feel like I'm a better coder. Dude, I don't think I will ever do an hallucinogen. I think I have too much anxiety and too many... I have too much anxiety that I think I would end up having a bad trip no matter what. Yeah, I don't want to fuck around with that. Let's see here. Was it Gleam Hex, or is it just Gleam Release? I can never Gleam Publish. Gleam Publish. Yes. Yes. DM Mulroy. I don't know my Gleam password. Let me go grab that. Okay, let's yoink those. Throw those in there. I need to delete that tag. Git tag. Is it remove? v0.0.6 get tag. How do I delete a tag? Tag. Help. D. Dash D's nuts. Thank you for the follow, Bato and Leonardo. Appreciate y'all. Gleam, get tag dash D RM. Get tag dash D V. We want to remove 6. And we want to do this, and we'll call this V 0.0.6. And then we'll make a tag. There we go. Oh, fuck. It pushed that? Son of a bitch! I don't know how to delete tags off the origin, so we're just going to do it here. V06, delete tag. There we go. Git push origin V. Yeah, there we go. And then we can cut a release. Whoops, I haven't been releasing. V 0.0.6. Sure. Okay. In fact, that was borked too, because I didn't push. The 0.0.6, grab that tag, boom. Yeah, we'll grab that, generate release nodes, publish. There we go. Okay. Great. So that's published. Let's hop back over here and let's update our manifest. Let's close that. And back in here, we want glitch. And rather than that, let's just come in here and we'll say Gleam add glitch. Yep. Great. Perfect. Now we should be able to do, let's say, now we should be able to do fly control deploy. I have bad trips to the grocery store. What up, Mr. Bankster? How we doing this morning? Okay, looks like we're deployed, which is cool. Yeah, I booked my hotel. Yes, well, I think my Justine ended up booking my hotel for me because I've been dragging my feet. But I think she booked it yesterday. I'm staying at whatever hotel Meta's staying at. Is this running? How can I tell if my machine's running, Ryan? Yeah. Machine metrics. Oh, this is nice that Fly gives you a Grafana dashboard. Damn, that's really nice, actually. Fly logs. I suppose this is running. Let's re-enable the reward and we'll see if it works. Yeah, I know I don't log anything. We're doing it live. Okay, doesn't look like it's working yet. All right, let's add logging then. Ryan has some good ideas, I guess. We'll do io.println starting Gleam Twitch integrations. Import Gleam/io. Great. Fly deploy. What up, Billy? Yeah, it does. I just don't have it. I don't have it added. It doesn't look like it started. Pending sync. I don't know what that means. Suspended. The app is suspended and or machines are stopped. How do I fix that? Start machine. Machine logs. Oh, right. I need to bundle my environment variables, or I need to add my yeah. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna have to blur my screen. It's gonna be so nice to get my stream deck today, guys. All right, so the environment variables I need to add are, those are probably fine. I need to add, what else does this grab? Probably an access token. when we start, what do we read? Okay, we need to add that. New secret. This will be access token. And let me go grab that. Yeah, fly is really nice. I do like fly a lot. Okay, that's secret set. And then we can add another secret, and that'll be refresh token. And we'll dump that in there, set secret. Okay. Gotta fly deploy again. Okay. Okay, we just pushed a new machine. That's logging. Did this just crash again? I can't tell. Environment variables. Shouldn't this have secrets attached to it? I see you, Bodhi. Yes, I see you. Thank you for bringing me that shoe. You're a good man. Live logs. Looks like we crashed again. Access token is not set, but it should be. Because I just... So I added my access token, and I added that. Okay. Well, I got my log there. So maybe it's running. Doesn't look like it. All right, let's see. Let's add like a better logger here. Glog. Configuration for the Erlang logger. Okay. Logging.log. Okay, let's just add this. I assume this is probably built by, yeah. All right, let's get some visibility in this thing. Gleam, add, what was the name of this thing? Logging. And let's go add some logging. We'll go in here, we'll go into this, and we'll say, let's bring in import logging as logger. And we'll say in here, we'll get rid of IO. And we'll say logger dot configure And then we'll say logger dot, let's go ahead and bring in info, error, and we'll say logger dot log, and we'll log info, and the message will be yank in there, paste that there, starting that, great, and then we'll come in here and we'll log yoink you, starting Twitch integrations supervisor. And then we'll say in here, bum, 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 bum. We'll say supervisor started. And then we'll say connected to glitch event sub. What are you doing, big man? Are you being crazy back there? Are you upside down? Are you being goofy? What are you doing? Oh, look at that belly. Look at that belly. Yeah, good boy, Boats. Sorry, chat, my golden retriever needed his belly rubbed. That's pretty pressing. Then we'll say connected to keyboard redemption actor, I guess. Or maybe we should say this is received. Glitch event sub subject. We'll do the same thing here. Received delete word keyboard redemption. This will be subject. And then down here, we'll say changing word started. Okay. And now we'll say, I don't know, logger info. Can this take anything? It takes a string. This will be handling welcome message. Handling WebSocket message with session ID session ID. Then here we'll say successfully subscribed to reward redemptions, I guess. All right, let's see what kind of logging we get with that. If we run it locally, there we go. That looks good. Okay, great. That gives us some stuff. We'll say add logging, initial logging, fly deploy. Can you guys see Bodhi behind me? Look at him. Would you want more belly rubs? Is that what you're rolling over for back here? Is that what you want? You want some belly rubs? Look at those belly rubs. You a good boy. So you're a giant ham. Hmm? You a giant ham. You a good Bodhi. Wait, if you lay on your back, Dylan gives you belly rubs. Is there still time to sign up for the Camel meetup? Oh my god. That's hilarious. Invalid refresh token. Okay, so that's good to know that that's failing. So we have glitch helpers over here. User new access token. Do I have to give it a refresh token? I do. How can I get my refresh token? So technically, new user access token. I guess I can just get new tokens, probably. Yeah, we can get a new access token, I suppose. And this should have that on it. Okay, I'm blurring my screen again, chat. Melange. What about Melange? Okay, there's that. All right, so that will be my refresh token. So let's grab that, yoink that, throw that in fly. God, fly is so nice. Refresh token, set secret, confirm, and then we want our access token, which is you. Yoink that, edit that, yoink you in there, confirm that, and then I think I can deploy, reset and clear out of there, over here. I want to update my mvarc in you, Twitch integrations, mvarc. Oops, come back over here. Well, whatever, that's fine. Let's come over here and then we should be able to do, all right, I think everything is good. Oh, damn it. No, this is fine. This is old shit. I do need to roll my client secret though. No, that's actually the old client secret. That's actually still flying. Hello, just leaked my shit again. Just gonna roll that, just in case. Oh, I totally have the wrong. Hold on, chat. We got to blur again. I have two different Twitch apps, and that is why. LOL. I've got the. So that is glitch testing. So that's why that was a problem. No wonder. Okay. Oops. Yep, and then we'll run this Gleam run. That will give us a new token. Invalid client secret. Because I need to do dirt and allow. This is a blur stream now? Yeah. Hey, thank you for the raid. How was stream? What were we working on? All right, come on, just give me my tokens. So that's my refresh token, yoink you. Put that there, that's good. That's my new access token, yoink that. That's... Today we completed the OCaml array module functions. Noise. Okay. So that means now I have to grab the right. I got to grab my other client IDs. So let's comment that. Okay, great job, Neovim. So happy you did this for me. Yoink that, paste that there. These can have that, do that. Get rid of these two, and then my actual app that we need, manage this. Grab that client ID. Sorry, chat, this should only take a little bit longer. My client secret, I guess I need to roll my secret. So I don't have that anymore. So let's grab that. And we'll go put that in the console. Boom, set secret, confirm. And just to make sure, we'll grab that, like that. All right, so now let's see if I can get a refresh token. Good God. All right, so there's our refresh token. So let's grab that and we'll come over to our fly control panel and edit our actual refresh token, set that, and then our access token should be that. Paste that in there. Okay. And then I want to grab those and I want to put those in Twitch integrations mvrc, just so we can know if we're actually doing this right. Paste that in, and then over here is our access token. Yoink that. Paste that. Our client ID is you. Hold on. Let me take this. Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
I got 2 new shirts from the gym.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Look at them.
Cute. Bodhi, get down.
There's this one.
I like it.
And then there is this one.
Like it.
Bodhi, say good morning to everybody.
He did already.
Yeah, but now he can do it again.
He's getting belly rubs. Sorry, I have sensitive tokens up, so I'm kind of focused on... I already leaked them once.
Oh my god, Dylan.
What?
You keep doing that.
Well, I can roll them. It's fine.
You're just a silly little goose.
I am a silly little goose, all right?
Right, well then, yeah, let me give chat a dog break, so. Since they can't see what you're doing anyways. But yeah. Do you want something?
Okay, I think
Like breakfast?
we might be good now.
I'm assuming they haven't eaten.
No, I haven't fed them.
Please go get breakfast.
Could you make me another coffee, please?
Very demanding.
My mug should be charged. I accidentally left it sit out overnight.
You're a whole silly goose. What are you
All right,
doing?
let's right click out of there. Duran Bilal, clear this console, clear and reset. Come over here, close this. I'm just gonna quit out of that. Okay, that reset and clear that console. Okay, chat. There's a dog fully happy. I'm a follower now. Well, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we have 3 dogs, and we often will dog sit other dogs for our neighbors because we both work from home. Okay, so let's jump over here. Durenv allow, and let's go ahead and Gleam run. And okay, we got an invalid refresh token. Annoying. So we just gotta nail down our tokens. I'm going to open up Yak on my other screen while we work on this. New user access token. I wonder if I should just... So we have a get access token. So maybe I should just get the access token. New API client. Maybe we don't even read in access tokens. And I just get a new token every time it starts. Get access token. And we can say let assert okay. What? That should not be nil. That should be an access token. Get access token, mailbox, sure. IO debug. Yeah, we don't want to do that. That would have been bad. We can just return that. That should return a access token. Great. So we don't need our scopes here now. So we should have our scopes down here. Yeah. So theoretically, I'm just going to blur my screen again in case I have like logging. Gleam, run.
Let's get breakfast. Wait, can chat see small dog? Dylan, can they see small dog?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Why is this happening? I'm very confused, chat. Hold on. I've got too many sensitive things happening. We're going to go ahead and say glitch helpers get access token and let assert okay access token. I don't know why. And we'll do io.debug my access token. This is so annoying. I just want to freaking deploy this. I think I have to update my... I have to update my redirect URI. That's part of the problem. Yeah. So let's grab that. We'll go over here. And we need to add that. Save. Success. There we go. That's the screen we're looking for. I need to get a dog cam. All right, so we got our access token. So let's go update our environment variables one more time. So that's the refresh token. Paste that in. This is the access token. Yoink that in. Okay. Right quit out of there. Clear and reset this console. No, I need to copy those yet to... Yoink that. Over to fly. What are you doing, Winnie? Yeah, I just gotta figure out how to do it. I'll have to find like a camera to like mount under my desk or something. Yoink that. Okay. And one last thing to check here. Open this, and that matches that. Yes. Okay. All right, unblurring, please run. Wait, almost just frickin' did it again.
There's nothing left. There's nothing left in there. You don't need to lick it.
There we go. Let's try this. Please work. Still not the right thing. Listing, oh, because I went over here. There we go. That's what we wanted. And then down here, we can update this to just return that. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Nice. Okay, that's all happening from Gleam. So my shit should be good now. Knock on wood. So fly, Nix, shell, fly control, fly, deploy.
Oh, there's my shoe. I was looking for that this morning.
Thank you, boo.
I had to wear not gym shoes to the gym this morning because I couldn't find this.
Well, your son Bodhi had it.
Yeah. He's lucky I have my cycle shoes in the car.
Suspended? Why? Live logs. How is this running locally with the same exact environment variables? Play. Give me the machine. Okay. Handling welcome message. We should see another message. Because I don't think this is doing anything right now. Oh. Oh. And that's not running locally, right? Haha! It worked! It's working! Noise. He's him. I am him. All right. Well, we've replaced our dice rolling with Gleam after 3 weeks of work. But we also had to write the entire Twitch client. So there's that. All right, we are going to pivot to TypeScript, which I know everybody is so excited for. In fact, one other thing I want to do real quick is I want to update my flake.nix.
I'm going up to work. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
We're going to get out of there.
I want to get fly CTL. Right, Nix, yeah. And we'll do that. Reported for self-harm? Yeah, I know. In fact, I have a repo started on my work laptop that I'm going to push. Let's see here. Open up that. Killed that. Oh god, I have 2% battery. That's probably good. Can I get this pushed before my laptop dies? Is the real question. GitHub. New repository. And it's going to be affect Apple Music. And we'll just create repository. No, not Vercel. Me. I am the owner. Create repository. Create a new repository. Do that over here. touch.get ignore cat vim.get ignore. We need to ignore .env.rc. Save that. Right, quit. Boom. Okay. Okay. Do we have our repo pushed? Why is none of my code there? Oh no. Okay. It's pushed. So we can go ahead and open this. Let's make a new thing, and we're gonna call this, I don't know, effect Apple Music. Command today we are writing. No, we'll worry about that tomorrow. All right, let's go clone this new repo. We can close all of this. Reaction. Chain reaction. Where's my new repo? Here's the repo. We're gonna clone that. And you're going to add a env.rc. And in here, this will be use flake to start. Chain reaction. And what's in my flake.nix? We get bun. Great. Okay. I think that's all I really need. And then I have some environment variables I need to copy over. Yoink that. And we're gonna just send that to myself on Slack. All right, chat, 1 second. We're blurring our screen one more time. Boom. Grabbing some more environment variables. Building a Apple Music integration with Effect TS. Okay. command today. Did that work? Is that how I do that? It's not how I do that. Command, is it update today foo? Yeah, there we go. Command update today, and that will be boom. All right, well, this is loading chat. I already have this started to work on. So we're gonna spend the next couple days playing around with Effect.ts because I am going to evaluate it for writing a new service at work, and I just want to get a really good feel for it. So what we have so far, the hell? How is this going on both? Oh, it's because it's dir I'm still building, right? All right, so we're good here. Do we have bun? We do have bun, perfect. Let me vim in. So Effect.ts is potentially the thing that might redeem TypeScript. We're just gonna drop effect in. Oh shit, okay. Thank you, everyone, thank you, thank you. So right now we have this, I guess I need to install quick. Let me do a bun install. Great, and that should be good now, yeah. So here's our app, right? So the first thing we need to work on is essentially handling authentication with Apple Music, which is a pain in the ass, but we've done this before with OCaml playlist transfer. So if we go in here and look at our lib, Apple, and we have a, let's just look at our JWT, right? We have all this stuff written before in OCaml. And now we want to, so I have the signing, I have all of this working so far. This like actually works. I'm not gonna log this because this actually isn't working, which I don't know why yet, but that's okay. Oh, I do know why, because we have to go get a developer token. So Apple Music, let me back up. Getting ahead of myself. So you can look at Effect.ts. There's a couple ways to write it. You can write it kind of using this yield effect syntax, which you'll see a lot of documents where they use effect as like an underscore or a $sign. I like actually calling it effect. I think it just reads better and makes it clear what's happening, because it's almost like doing the same thing as like console pem equals await, you know, config.secret. You can think of yield star effect the same as like await for promise async await. If this fails, it'll immediately exit scope. So in that way, it's like OCaml and Gleam. Every effect is technically a result type. So it can have a success type and a failure type. And if it fails, it immediately returns from scope with a failure, which is super sick. So if we look at what our JWT service looks like, we have some types over here. We describe this JWT service. We create a tag for it, which I forget. That's just how you make like nominal services basically. And we say our service is gonna have a sign function and a verify function. And our sign function can return an effect where the success state is assigned JWT, or we just get a generic JavaScript error. Same for verify. And then we can have different implementations of our service. So I could have like this, I have this JWT service live or we could call this JWT service prod or something. But I could also have like JWT service mock, which would let us just like swap out the implementations. Like you can see right here, I get my JWT service from that effect. And then down here, when we go to run it, we provide it with the live implementation of it. So that's really cool. I like that. But underneath the covers, we're just going to do a effect.try. If this succeeds, this will return the value of this as the succeed state. And down here, this will return as the error channel. So pretty nice. The thing we need to do now is I think I need to go grab this music kit thing. So let's grab this HTML file and we'll say, I don't know, let's just make a new folder. We'll call it music kit. Whoops. Do that, and then we'll just say index.html. We'll go into music kit and we'll drop this file, which let's go ahead and look at this. JavaScript, I love it. This will be effect Apple Music. I don't know if I have to register another app or not. How did we do this? Because there's surely, I must have opened this at some point, right? Like if we go look at our bin. So there's a music user token and there's a developer token. Make client, songstorm.make client. Apple client.make. Apple client make developer token unsafe of string. We get the developer token. Developer token is a JWT and the music user token is a string. Okay. So I can get my developer token. Got to blur again real quick. Good morning, Meta. So let's come in here and we'll say export Apple developer token. And I won't have a value yet because we need to get it. And then we need Apple Music token. Apple token because why not? Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna actually just log that token out real quick. Let me see if this works. Bun run. We can add that to package JSON, I guess. Scripts. And this will be start. And this will just be bun run bun source/index.ts. See if that works. Bun start. Bun run. Bun run start. Script not found start because I had a typo. Bun start. There we go. Just got my developer token. Noise. Go put that in our .mrc. Paste that. Great. Do a dir allow. Do a dir allow. Okay, we can come back for a second. Let's see if we can get serve. I was giving Dylan some time to experiment while he's young instead of trying to protect him from everything. Thanks, Dad. I don't want none of your bun runs, hun. Source/music kit/index. Shouldn't I be able to do that? npm serve. Should I just be able to point this? Oh, this is even made by Vercel. Lol. So I guess I just point it at the folder instead. There we go. So we go to localhost, and that's on 3000. Nice. That's not OCaml playlist transfer anymore, but we'll go fix that quick. Bad cop. Go ahead and click. Go ahead and try it. We rewrote it in Gleam this morning and got it deployed, and I've removed the can you imagine if Bad Cop won on her first roll? I would quit Twitch. We'll just call this get Apple Music token. And let's actually just make an input here. Let's say this is going to be input type equals text. And we'll give this an ID as ID equals developer token. And we'll come over here and do that. And let's go ahead and refresh that. Great. Just throw in a placeholder, and this will be enter your developer token. Okay, and then up here we need to, rather than get this from the search params, we'll get it from const input, whatever, document dot get element by ID, and that'll be developer token, and then we get, how do I get the value from something? Shows how often I actually do this shit. This is 0 dot value. Yeah. So this needs to actually, we need to invert this logic a little bit. Wait, what tweet? Bad cop. Oh yeah, I did respond to this. I thought my response was pretty funny. Oh damn, I have 13 notifications right now. I laughed at myself when I came up with that. I'll respond to that later. Guys, you should talk J. Cole into letting me... You guys should talk J. Cole into letting me get this for our yard. Go convince her to let me get it. I don't get the joke, bad cop. I'm gonna be honest. I guess, but like nothing is a record and like everything is an object. Well, once records and tuples are officially supported everywhere, you would use records everywhere rather than objects when working with immutable data. Records and tuples everywhere when... Okay. Oh, like, I see what you, the joke, I get it. It's a calculus joke. Okay. Hilarious. Hilarious. I did go to a state school. That is my defense. All right, so when we click that, we get our developer token. In fact, we can even go a little bit further and we can make this... okay, this doesn't matter, actually. I don't give a shit. This will be developer token. One click, we configure that. Then we get instance. Sure. We don't need this. I don't know. Delete all that. Something tells me there is still an error here. Something doesn't feel closed up. It's okay. Okay, that seems fine. Can get rid of that. Let's collapse this and let's add a log on this. So we'll just add catch console.error. And the title will just be get Apple Music token. Why is that still disabled? Because we never disable it, LOL. And this should give us an error. Invalid token. All right, I'm gonna blur my screen quick. I'm gonna go grab my token. Where are you? Yoink. Paste that in there. Yoink. Haha. Signing in with Apple Music. Dylan.Moore. I don't even, okay, that works. Next. Allow. Aha, we got our music token. It works, chat. Beautiful. I should just deploy that to Vercel. Honestly, I should do that. But I'm not going to do that right now. So Apple Music token will be that. Great. Right quit out, dir env allow. We can kill the server, kill this web page so I don't leak anything. Okay, we're good. That's all right. Our degree's a joke, Kyle. What is happening here? Dir env allow. There we go. Vim in. Okay. So we can now read in. We just need to get our let's write a little script here. We can keep this script. We'll say get developer token .ts, right? And we're gonna grab what we just had over there, because this is basically the script to get our developer token. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. And then we can add that as an npm script. We'll do get developer token. And that'll be bun run bun source / get developer token.ts. Nice. Okay, so we can close that, and then let's go back to our index. And we can close that. And now in here, rather than bringing these in, we don't need to get our JWT. We just need to get our music user token, I think. I'm writing Gleam and OCaml music token. And this will be Apple Music token. Okay. Then we should be able to do something like, if I do console.log music user token, it should log that as a secret. We don't need that anymore. If we run that, bun start. I'm scared to look at this output. Oh, this isn't a promise anymore, and we don't need that. This is just run sync for the moment. This will be program Apple Music token. That should be good. Not Gleam. Gleam seems like a great language, but my current motivation to try it out is because of the super creamy keyboard sounds I hear when you type. Nice. So bun start. Why is that doing that? Two-string raw. Shouldn't have that like two-stringed it? I swear I had a tweet with this working. Oh, I guess we just do music token dot toString. Can I do that? Do we leak my token again? Just gonna move that off screen while I try this. There we go. Okay, cool. Check this out, chat. When you read something in as a secret and it gets logged, I think Elixir does stuff like this. You get secret redacted. That's pretty sick. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, so we get our music user token, and then I want to go back and look at how we made actual requests. So we get our Apple client. Man, it's been so long since I looked at some of this code. Apple, where's my request? REST client, okay. So the bearer token, what is the bearer token? The user token? So we need two headers. We need the developer token and we need the, so the developer token. Right? All right. And then we have this other function called getPlaylist, and this will be, let's say this is going to be developer token. And this will be actually, let's just make this a string to start. And then this will be music token, which will also be a string. We'll do the validation in a second. This will be music, what do we call it? A music user token. Music user token. All right. All right. And this is going to get our just straight up, this will be the music user token. Music token. Let's actually rename that as user token. And then we'll jump back over to our main. In here, I'll call this the music user token. And then we should be able to do effect dot, is it all? And we'll do, no, yield star effect, and inside the effect we will do get library playlist, and this will take our developer token and this will take our music user token, but they need to get dot value. Is that how I do that? No. Do I need to use the secret module to do that? Secret.value? Yeah, okay. This is secret.value. And get rid of that. And secret.value, grab that. And then we're gonna pipe that to effect, and then we'll do tap, and we'll do console.log. I didn't know what I should do for my studies because I was afraid of doing university since you need to write a thesis, and I suck at languages and writing proper documents according to their guidelines and stuff. So in the end, I did a professional bachelor in applied CS, only to have a bachelor thesis, which I completed in 4 tries, which caused my stomach to get wrecked due to too much stress, and now I have reflux. Damn, man. That's brutal. Manic. Hey, I was studying about yield yesterday, and it's awesome to see a use case for this. Yeah. Yeah, it makes really, effect TS makes really good use of, what's it called? Generators and yielding. So let's go ahead and can I just do bun run? Bun start. Okay. Fiber 0 cannot be resolved synchronously. Right. This needs to be run promise. Run promise. And then we should be able to do that. All right, so we're still getting null back. So let's open up Yak, and we're going to make a new project. So here's Yak. Yak is the REST client I've been using recently, and I really like it. So let's switch from glitch, new workspace, and we'll call this effect Let's just call this Apple Music. We'll create that. And actually, we'll call it Effect Apple Music. Okay, and in our environment, we'll have a developer token, Apple developer token. And then we'll have a Apple Music token, music user token, I guess. And let me copy those over. Gotta blur my screen quick. We're gonna go for a little bit longer today, chat. Are we blurred? Yeah, we're blurred. All right, so let me grab my environment variables. env_c, so my developer token is that. Throw that in there, and my music user token, which let's rename that while we're in here. Music user token is that. Save that. Right quit out of there, dir env allow. Whoops. Okay. Let me unblur everything because let me make sure my environment's set. That's blurred. Great. Okay. I'm blurring. And we're going to make a new folder, and we're going to call this Apple Music. Apple Music. Create, and then we're going to do a new folder for playlists. Create that, and then we're going to make a new request, and this will be library playlists. And come over here. This is the endpoint. Headers auth will have a bearer token, and the token will be developer token. And then we have another header, and this will be music user token. And the value will be Apple Music user token. And theoretically, first try, chat. First try. How about that? All right, so we're getting our data from Apple Music. What up, trash puppy? Now I wonder why we're not getting the data over here. Content, does anyone see a typo? When we do a bearer authentication, that's all the bearer token is, right? When you do that. Because I'm currently getting, null back from this request. So we can, in here, let's just, let's make this a full request body here. bump that down, change that, that. We'll say return, paste that in, console.log res.status text bun start. Okay, I get it. Dir env allow. Okay, we need to go update our this is now Apple Music user token. So let's try that. Unauthorized. Why do we think that's unauthorized when I use the same values for this and this? Application/JSON authentication. Is that not the right header? Right? That's the header we should be sending. Trash, are you streaming today? It's got to be something wrong with the bearer token, right? Like Apple Music API docs. User authentication. Authorization bearer. Music user token. That's what we did, right? Those are like the headers. Bearer. Authorization, not authentication. There we go. Bun start. Beautiful. Look at that, chat. We have our playlists. Okay, sick. We'll say get playlists. Working. Well, that was stupid easy. So now let's update this to be a JWT and start making this more type safe. That should give us a type error in here. Yep. And we're going to need our JWT service. So let's say JWT service, and this will be yield star effect. And we want a JWT service. So this is kind of how you do dependency injection. And we're gonna, const JWT will be JWT be yield star effect JWT service dot verify our developer token. And what does verify take? Verify takes a token and a secret. So we'll need to read in our secret, which I think it's going to be Apple Music private key. Apple private key. Maybe it's just private key. And this will be secret. Let's pipe this to, we'll say pipe, oops, not that one. We'll pipe this to secret.value. Type string. Shouldn't I be able to pipe that? What is X? Oh, right. So we do effect dot flat map in here, delete to there, and this will be a function that gets secret dot value. Self secret is not assignable to secret unknown. Oh, I see. Well, no, I don't see. That's a secret. So, oh, we just want to do map. It's not a flat map, right? Because we're not returning a new effect. So we can change in that, and this will be secret.value, right? There we go. That's the right way to do this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, well, that's good to know that that's how that works. But I don't actually think I want to do that. We should be explicit about when we secret.value. And then this will do the same thing. Secret.value. And now this can be our JWT. Yeah. And then we need to provide const runnable is going to be effect dot is it provide? Is that what I had before? Get developer token. Yeah, provide our program, the JWT live service. And then this has a runnable. Paste that in there. Yeah. So this should still work. So let's try that. Bun start. Boom. Perfect. Hell yeah, chat. All right, so we can get our library playlist. Now let's see if we can do something like, if we can get playing. What do we think that's under? Can I even do that with Apple Music? Can you get the currently playing? Can I not remotely control Apple Music? I don't think I can. Add an Apple Music player, media player. Find and play songs. Okay, so we need this thing. This might be the thing that makes me migrate back to Spotify chat. Control Apple Music via API. What if I want to use this from the server? All right, we're gonna have to think about how we're gonna do this integration. Because it seems like, can I install, well, hold on, bunx serve music kit. Let's go to localhost. This should give us a bundle which we can crib, right? Should be able to download this. Can I do this? Can I do bun install music kit.js? I doubt it. Yeah. Annoying. Well, hold on. Is there a dash? Okay. So we'll have to download this thing. All right, chat. We will keep working on this tomorrow, but I have to switch over to work. Have you ever used Cider? I don't know what Cider is, so I have not. Let's see who we can raid. Got Prime, Toggle, study time, blah, blah, blah. Let's raid Prime, because I'm going to watch Prime. All right, y'all, have a lovely hump day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.